Hey guys, back out again. Another vlog today, or vlog. Back on the Lexmoto Titan now, and this one is customer's bike once again. Riding it out. Now it has been in for warranty work, and it just shows you how good Lexmoto warranty is when you do have an issue. So customer brought this one in, had a slight problem with the clutch rollers and variator. It's making a horrible screeching noise, and we replaced the entire drive belt system. So it was clutch, variators, rollers, drive belts, the whole kit and caboodle, and we still had the issue. So after speaking to Lexmoto on this, the customer had only had it a short time. They turned around and went, do you know what, don't worry about the sending another set of rollers out, we're just going to send you a brand new replacement engine. So we just road tested this one back again to 40 mile an hour, because obviously we've got to run this engine in again. But it just shows you how good warranty is with Lexmoto. They've really pulled it out the bag on this one. So if you are thinking of a Chinese bike, and everyone goes, oh, a Chinese bike, wouldn't touch it, wouldn't touch it, I bet you wouldn't get this with a big brand bike, where they would pull out all the stops and decide to send you all the parts and get the customer to be a very happy bunny. So we're going to put a little bit of mileage on this one. Obviously with all of our bikes, brand new bikes that we sell, we normally put about 30 kilometers on them, about 30-35 kilometers. So it's up to me to brave the cold, come on out and get some mileage on this bike. Now obviously the Titan, I've got to admit, is probably one of the best scooters that Lexmoto do. I've ridden all the other brands, all the other different models that Lexmoto do. So we've been through the Diablos, the Milanos, and the Titan is still one of my favourite bikes. I just love these little bikes. Very good at what they are, and they are so reliable. But like everything, you have to maintain your bike. So it is your regular service intervals. You do your own maintenance at home. Obviously your tyre pressures, keep the bike clean. I always say stick a coat of ACF 50 on a bike. It just gives you that little bit of corrosion protection. All bikes are going to rust away if they're not properly maintained. So road dirt, road salt is the worst thing that you can get on a bike. And as long as you stick to your maintenance regime and look after a bike, it's going to look after you. It's going to give you miles and miles of endless pleasure. And for those of you that are not really into biking, they're just like watching the biking videos, it's a totally different thing watching bike videos to actually being on the bike. Just that adrenaline buzz of two wheels, the open road, nothing around you, like you have with a car. You're nice and warm and cozy and sat where you're there with your heated seats and your steering wheel, listening to your radio. I'd give that all up in a blink of an eye just to be out on a bike. I absolutely love what I do. And the Lexmoto brand has got to be probably one of the best Chinese brands. You've got all your other brands like your cheap Chinese imports, but the Lexmoto brand is going to be probably one of the best brands that you can get. And if you look at some of their reviews online, the sales figures, you get those that knock Chinese bikes, but they're those that are what we call keyboard warriors. They sit at the end of a keyboard. Oh, have you ridden a Lexmoto? No, but I know what Chinese stuff's like. Don't knock it until you try it. And these little Titans just speak for themselves. They really are a world-class scooter. And for the price, you're paying less than £1,500 for a little 125. If it's your first bike and that's all you've got in the bank, with 2 years warranty on it, then you're sorted. You know, this will get you backwards and forwards to college or your day job. Fuel economy is absolutely brilliant. The maintenance on them is very cheap. The service regime, cheap again. And for what they are, I would absolutely love them. You know, if I was to B17 again and my first bike, I would have a Lexmoto every time. They really are good. So we're just clocking up the miles, a nice steady 40, freezing away. Just thank God for Kevlar jeans with thermal insulation on them, but it holds the road well. It does what it says on the box. You know, no bells and whistles with these, but this thing is all singing, all dancing. It does what it needs to at the required time. And those nice little mirrors, just, you know, great to just keep your eye on the traffic behind you. Nice easy readout of all those dials in front of you as well. You've got your fuel gauge right back in the centre of that, and your indicators as well, and then your engine management light and your main beam. But my favourite thing, and I do this on the big bikes as well, the slow speed filter. You know, everybody else is poddling along at 40 mile an hour coming into traffic, and the ability to filter on one of these, because the bars are so tiny, this thing will just pop through the traffic. And that is the one thing that I do love about motorcycling. You can filter on these, and it does very, very easily. It's so manoeuvrable for a little 125 scooter. I just love these Titans, and major credit to Lexmoto. They really have upped their game in the 125 market, up with the big contenders now. If you actually look at the stats for this year, Lexmoto are up there with the contenders. Best selling 50, obviously the Echo. And if you haven't seen the Echo Plus ride video that we've done, that little Echo Plus really is the bee's knees. And then obviously with their 125 range, the Titan is up in their top rankings, and also the LXR 125 really is a tremendous piece of equipment. And obviously now that Lexmoto have upped the game with the LXR 380 and their Vendetta 250, it's now something people are sort of taking a step back and going, really? Lexmoto? Oh, let me have a look at one of those. So obviously I do a lot of blogging for the Lexmoto brand. I also do my own riding, but must give a shout out, because obviously Lexmoto don't have many people that do their ride videos for them. And obviously the two biggest riders out are probably myself as Rev Bomb, and then Spicy 110, and he rides out for quite a big bike dealer. So you can pop on the YouTube and check those two out. But for a little 125 scooter, this thing is very impressive. And obviously with those nice big bright lights to the front, as you can see in the car in front of me, those lights are really, really bright, so easily seen. Hooter's nice and loud as well. So we're just heading back to the garage. Little ride out on this Titan. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash the hell out of the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to follow the Instagram and the Facebook, and of course the guys at the garage, Eclipse Motorcycles. All the links are in the YouTube. Until then, Rev Bomb saying ride safe, enjoy, and ta-ta for now.